Hello YouTube! Today on the Naughty Librarian, I am doing the Valentine's Day book tag. This tag was created by Margot at Epic Reads, and I will link the original video down below so you can check it out. In the meantime, let's just get into this awesome tag. Number 1, first book crush. I'm gonna say Robbie from On the Bright Side, I'm Now the Girlfriend of a Sex God by Louise Renison. I remember reading this like in middle school, and I remember it was one of the first books I decided, oh, I can take a bath and read a book. Mind blown. Yeah, so I have like vivid memories of reading this in the bathtub when I was like 13, 14 years old. And I was obsessed with Robbie because Georgia is obsessed with Robbie. When I go back and think about this as an adult, I realize Robbie is kind of a piece of shit. And I think reading this book was detrimental to my love life for all of high school because I thought boys should act like that and they shouldn't. Number 2, what book would you want for your Valentine? Luckily, I was lucky enough to already have my Valentine, which is The Handsome Girl and Her Beautiful Boy by B.T. Gottfried. So the thing is, I know Brad. He's a really dope guy, and I love his books, and then we met up and we had tacos, and he's like, hey, do you want the arc of my next book? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want the arc of your next book. So here it is. I am a monster though because I still haven't read it, but it comes out in May, so I have a bit of time, so I'm going to read it soon. It's kind of an unofficial sequel to The Nerdy and the Dirty, and I freaking love The Nerdy and the Dirty. Penelope and Benedict are like two of my favorite characters together. And he was telling me at the table, he's just like, you know, Penelope and Benedict are in this book. And I was like, shut your mouth, they are? Oh my gosh. So I am so excited to get into this one just because I know I'm going to get a little bit more of Penelope and Benedict, among other new characters that I'm sure I'll love. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm lucky enough that I already got it. Number 3, candy hearts or chocolate? I mean chocolate, obviously. Is that even really a question? Like, who wants those candy hearts? Like, for real? I remember being in elementary school, and when the teachers would give us those candy hearts, I remember using them as sidewalk chalk, and they worked. That's basically what they are. You're just feeding us sugary sidewalk chalk. Like, who wants those? No, chocolate all the way. 100% forever. Number 4, what book would you gift to your true love? I'm gonna go with Artemis by Andy Weir, just mainly because I got my boyfriend to read The Martian by Andy Weir and he really liked it, and so therefore I think he would also like Artemis, and I can talk him into reading it, and then I'll read it at the same time and we'll buddy read it and it'll be amazing. Because otherwise I'm just gonna read it by myself and then just talk his ear off the whole time. And bless his heart, he listens. But like I see his eyes just start to glaze over because he doesn't understand anything of what I'm saying because it's all out of context thoughts. But he's a good boyfriend, he listens anyway. But I think if he actually read the book with me, then like he would understand my nonsense I say. Number 5, favorite rom-com. I'm not sure if they mean rom-com as a movie or rom-com as a book, but since this is a book tag, I'm gonna go with book. My favorite rom-com is No Denying You by Sydney Landon. It is so hysterically funny. Oh my goodness. Luckily, it was the first book I ever read by Sydney Landon, so that's kind of like set my pace for all the rest of her books, because I'll read them no matter what just because I love this book so much. It's kind of an office romance, but it is so hysterically funny, and it's got good smutty bits, and I love the characters. So funny, highly recommend. Number 6, the best Valentine's Day present you've ever received. Okay, this will sound weird, but my boyfriend and I are weirdos together and he gets me. One year, he woke me up with a breakfast burrito and my favorite roses. So I got flowers and a breakfast burrito, and I swear that was like the most amazing Valentine's Day present, because not only did I get a burrito, I also got my roses, and it was just like everything at once, and I had just woke up, so it was just like knocked it out of the park. Number 7, favorite thing about Valentine's Day if you love it, or favorite thing to do on Valentine's Day if you hate it. full disclosure, I am pretty just indifferent about Valentine's Day. I know, I read a lot of romance novels and everything. You'd think I'd be into Valentine's Day, but like honestly, I usually forget that it happens because it's right around my birthday, so I'm like thinking about my birthday, and then I'm like, there's like another holiday right now, So usually I just don't think about it. I try to actively think about it more now because, you know, I have a boyfriend and I should try to be romantic one day, but I don't know. I remember last year we had a great time. We went and got Thai food and they went and hung out at a comic book shop and it was awesome. So I'm kind of hoping for a repeat performance, honestly. Wine tastes like love. That's all for this tag. Please let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of the books I mentioned, which ones are your favorites or least favorites. Let me know down below if you have any different answers to these questions. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, and if you'd like to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon.